pretty much on our side. We had the Ekstrabladet, which is a tabloid paper, last year vowing to go ahead in the fight for legalizing cannabis. Why they don't show up on a day like this is because they are what they are. Yeah. They go for the buck. And maybe it was about if it was about football, we'd be more lucky. And also there was another thing, this Christiania thing here at Copenhagen. It's a little, it's a volatile situation. We have to step carefully. So we couldn't really make a big splash out of these meetings that somehow could attract media with. We couldn't really make a stunt or something, really. We thought about it, but it had to be within certain limits, not to push too hard. So it is
like Christiania was promoting drugs?
They don't want to hear the word drugs out there at all at the time.
Media aren't generally interested in issues that are policy oriented around drugs. If there is a story that they can blow up into a big, death, disease and crime number, they will love it, but that's not what's happening or what's going to happen here today. We were going to talk about how to prevent that, which to them is, it's less newsworthy. I mean,
as far as youth is concerned, a lot of politicians and journalists have expressed concern because there's been indications of, there have been studies that have shown that young people are smoking more cannabis. There are also other studies showing that they're drinking a little bit less alcohol than they used to be. Those two facts are hardly ever mentioned at the same time.
During the meeting, Encod members decided to start a lobby campaign around the new drug strategy of the European Union, among other matters.
Participation in policy. The past years there has been a lot of talk about how to decrease the distance between citizen and policy makers. In the drug scene there is no citizen involvement at all. There is no tradition for citizens dialogue, there is no tradition for really opening up the debate with citizens and especially with consumers. So we have a very important possibility there to use that gap and to say, well, here are we are a European network, we have a lot of affiliates in a lot of different European countries, we have a European spirit inside the organization. To decrease the distance between policymakers and citizens, what is necessary is coming together where citizens can really express what they feel about this and can help to contribute to a better policy. The whole EU policy is in the process of making a new drug action plan. It will probably be a non-document as always. They do not take any position, but they have to take some position to the fact that the past action plan has just totally failed. So they have to come with some there who wish to make steps, but they need to find the tools to do it. And maybe we can use this sort of a contradiction to get something through and to maybe work together with other NGOs. We still have to try the harm reduction NGOs to work together, I think, to make sort of a seminar or conference in Brussels where you invite about 50 or 75 NGOs and then some of the policy makers. Even if we want to finance it, we could not do it because we don't have a budget line for this. So it already says how it is with citizens' participation. There's no budget line or program that is designed to do it. So, but it is a good suggestion. We can go. We have to go to the European Parliament.
Important as anti-prohibitionists to reach out beyond the drug-using subcultures, because the only way we're going to get these ideas through is to convince a lot of people who are not involved in those subcultures that it is to the advantage of society as a whole to have a different approach to drugs. That this isn't just a bunch of stoners who want to get stoned without having to worry about getting arrested.
And they are just living their own illusion of a drug-free or drug-less society, and that is what amazes you, that there are still people working in official positions and using a lot of taxpayers' money, saying things that everybody knows is passed away. But what you can do, you are up against a big apparatus, so Other people take hundreds of years to change societies, and we are only living part of that time, so we can see what we can do in the time we are here, but you have to be lucky to really announce victory.